Okay guys, let's see if I can get the camera to stay like that where it's at. Sorry about the lighting again here. It's really cloudy out and I'm in my basement already as it is, so it's pretty dark down here. So let's see if I can get you guys a good view of this soap. I don't know if I'm going to cut the whole loaf right now. This is my warm vanilla sugar. This is what it looks like. I don't think I finished gel phase. I took it out of the mold after 12 hours thinking it was done. It's not sticky, which I really like. It got really hot. I don't know if you can see the crack here in the middle. And it's a lot thicker here in the middle than it is anywhere else. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I'm going to cut this side first because it's a little crooked. So let's get started on that. Okay. It smells really yummy. Yeah, this one's going to be really crooked right here. So I can just get it as straight as I can. Cutting through perfectly. I cut back on my colloidal oatmeal amount. Just because it wasn't, I couldn't get it to completely dissolve in my soap. Excuse me, my voice is really cracky right now. Let me see what kind of view you guys have. Okay, so I'm going to cut back on it. I cut back on this one. I put half of the amount that I normally put, so let's see what it looks like. I can still see some of it in there. I don't know. You can tell it's gonna change to this color, which just isn't bad. I've had vanilla scents that go darker. This is the warm vanilla sugar from Nature's Garden. I feel like it's not big enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it a little thicker. I don't have really a good measurement right here. So this is what it looks like. Oh man, you guys moved. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have a good setup here. So this is what it looks like. It's actually not turning too badly awful of a color on the outside. So let's see, these bars are just over an inch. I just put some glitter on the top to kind of dress it up a little because I didn't want to put any color in it. Just because I didn't know what it was going to look like, how bad it was going to discolor. I don't know if I told you that this was the one from Nature's Garden. And it smells exactly like the original, which is one of my favorites and really hard to get my hands on sometimes just because, I mean, I don't have a mall near me or anything. So it's cutting really nice. I'm getting a little bit of drag marks from the colloidal oatmeal. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of cut back on that, because I was getting those marks. This side doesn't have it. I think I need to clean this a little better. I have a bunch of t-shirts here that I use as rags. Saves money. I don't have to buy any paper towels. Something's dragging here. Getting on my soap. Let me just edit that part out. So I do have another cutting video. It's probably going to go up the same day as this one because I had a really hard time getting them transferred over to my computer. So we're coming into the part that's cracked. Let's see how it holds up. Looks like it's going to be okay. Can't see, this is just the beginning of it on this one. Cutting these bars a little bigger than I normally would. At least bigger than my last loaf. So, well, it doesn't look like the crack is deep at all. It's just maybe 1/4 of an inch. So it shouldn't affect the soap bad at all. I actually really like the way this is turning out. If it doesn't discolor too bad, the next time I make it, if it's a good seller, I'll probably do something a little bit more dramatic with it, I guess you could say, some kind of design, but because I didn't know how bad it was going to discolor, I didn't want to do anything with it. I had the vanilla buttercream from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and that one is almost like a milk chocolate color, almost like chocolate milk. So here, I'm going to clean these up a little around the edges. I'm not going to get as many bars out of this one because I'm cutting them a little thicker. They're coming out quite nice though, and I think because I cut back on the oatmeal that they look a little bit better. I just cannot get that oatmeal to dissolve in my soaps for some reason. I know there's some people who don't have a problem with it, and I've asked them how they do it, and some of them dissolve it before, like in some type of mixture, I don't know what. And then they put it in their soaps, and then some of them just add it dry, which is what I do. I add it dry with my clays, and I don't know. We'll see. This one's kind of spotty. I don't know if you guys can tell. I hope that doesn't turn into DOS. I've never had that before, so we'll see. It looks like I'm only going to get 10 bars out of this because I'm cutting them slightly larger than an inch, and normally I only cut them at an inch. But that's okay. Still leaves me enough with a test bar. Maybe a couple of samples. So I got 10 bars, 11 bars. I try not to test like a whole bar just so I have enough for everyone. I'll try to get as thin as I can on this one. This bar is going to be a little smaller than the rest, but that's okay. It's still at about an inch. So there you have it, the warm vanilla sugar. It doesn't look like it's going to get too dark on me. You can kind of see already on the outside like it's going to be a nice-ish tan color, not a dark chocolate brown like they normally are. So there you have it. I will see you guys later for the next one.